So apparently the design of the PS5 has leaked. We got our first look at the DualShock 5, or now the DualSense. And we got some information on GTA 6. Stay tuned, because this is REMulous Roundup. Alright, so it's your boy, and we are back with REMulous Roundup, the show where I recap news that I was too slow to talk about in a REMulous Roundup mini video, so we're gonna have to do it in a full combined video. Oh god. Yeah, we got some shit to talk about today. I know shit's been a little bit dry because, you know, the whole virus and all that bullshit, but we still got some shit. We're gonna kick this off with the PS5 news. I haven't read the article in full yet because I wanted to save it for the video, but it says PS5 news. This incredible PlayStation 5 design shows off the console we all want. The slick PS5 design echoes the sleek DualSense controller. Alright, look at this thing. Ooh, that is some sleekness. Woo! The PS5 is coming. Although it might be more expensive and come in slightly more limited quantity. It doesn't really sound good. You're kind of like supposed to be hyping us up here. You're giving us this to start. It's still set to take the fight to its principal rival, the Xbox Series X. With PS5 games including the launch exclusive Godfall on the horizon, we know a lot about the PlayStation 5's innards and capabilities. A solid state drive will allow for lightning fast loading times, freeing developers from having to create corridors in-game to disguise loading the next section. However, one thing we still don't know is what the PS5 is going to look like. Based on all the officially released and leaked information so far, you can see the following render designed by Future Publishing's very own senior motion 3D designer, Dan Pierce. And it shows this really sleek design with the white and black that you can see the DualSense and like these blue lights, like the light bar kind of thing. The PS5 design is clearly influenced by the DualSense controller's two-tone color scheme. DualSense ergonomic curves in black and dark gray are reflected here, as are the blue LEDs running throughout the console, just as they are on the controller. That is pretty sleek looking, honestly, I gotta say. Although the DualSense shows off a curved, refined design, the PS5 render is a sleek, flatter model. As the Xbox Series X has gone for a tall, boxier design, which is ugly by the way. I'm sorry Xbox fans, but come on, that shit is looking ugly though, let's be real. The PS5 will need to differentiate itself from its Microsoft rival while still allowing space for all the tech inside it. That solution is wider, not taller, looking like an antiquated Blu-ray player while still retaining the layered design reflective of the PS4 and the PS. I was thinking of that when I was looking at the design. I was about to say it, but it was giving me PS2 vibes. It reminds you of like the slimline PS2, but then made bigger. Not the same as the big PS2, but the design of the slimline one, but then made like wider and I don't know, like tweaked a bit, more futuristic looking. It's got elements quite likely to be incorporated into the final design thanks to that blend of old and new. It's interesting. So it's not actually a confirmed leak of the console. It's just they've used the details that have leaked about the PS5 and patents and whatnot to basically create it. Like they got an artist to regenerate the shit. So this is probably similar to what it could look like, but it's not the exact design. Nonetheless, it's a pretty sleek looking design. You know, I wasn't a big fan of the two-tone shit on the DualSense, which we'll get into later, but I am loving this look here. You know, this is definitely a clean design. I still wouldn't mind having like one color versions or different colors, I don't know, but I would have gone for an all white or an all black, but I don't know, the mix thing is a bit weird. I guess some people will be into that. It's not bad looking by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to get the PS5 when it's new or if I'm going to wait for the Pro. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how similar the final design will be to this one. And on to the next topic, which is kind of still an extension of the previous topic, the DualSense. It's no longer the DualShock 5 anymore, it's now the DualSense. I don't know if it's DualSense 5. Does that mean when the PS6 comes out, they're going to call the controller the DualSense 2? Or is it just like, from now on, it's just DualSense? I don't know. It says introducing DualSense, the new wireless game controller for PlayStation 5. So you can see an image over here. There's more images, I think. So this is from the official PlayStation blog. So this is like the source of the info. It says, "We've reached an exciting milestone of PlayStation 5 as we're starting to ship our new controller in its final design to developers who are implementing its unique features into their games. We wanted everyone in the PlayStation community to get a first look at the DualSense wireless controller and hear our vision for how the new controller will captivate more of your senses as you interact with virtual worlds in PS5 games. The features of DualSense, along with PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech, will deliver a new feeling of immersion to players." When PS4 launched in 2013, the Dualshock 4 wireless controller gamepad gained a lot of positive feedback from gamers, and is still personally my favorite controller of all time, just for the record. This brought us to our next question: how do we build up upon that success? Well, they certainly took a huge leap with this design. Oh god, man, oh man, that is a doozy. After thoughtful consideration, we decided to keep much of what gamers love about the DualShock 4 intact, while also adding new functionality and refining the design. We had a great opportunity with PS5 to innovate by offering game creators the ability to explore how they can heighten that feeling of immersion through our new controller. This is why we adopted haptic feedback, which adds a variety of powerful sensations you'll feel when you play, which was actually mentioned in a previous REMulous roundUP, by the way, such as the slow grittiness of driving a car through mud. We also incorporated adaptive triggers into the L2 and R2 buttons of DualSense, so you can truly feel the tension of your actions, like when drawing a bow to shoot an arrow. That sounds interesting. They're talking about how they have to make sure the adaptive triggers fit in without the controller feeling bulky. They mentioned the fact that there's no longer a share button, but they've replaced it with a create button. So I guess it's just another way to share your content, but they're just changing the name. It's got a built-in microphone array which will enable players to easily chat with friends without a headset. Ideal for jumping into quick conversation. But of course, if you're planning to chat for a longer period, it's good to have that headset handy. Now let's talk about the colors. Traditionally, our base controllers have a single color, yes. As you can see, we went a different direction this time around and decided on a two-tone design. Additionally, we changed the position of the light bar that will give it an extra pop. On DualShock 4, it sat on the top of the controller. Now it sits on each side of the touchpad, giving it a slightly larger look and feel. DualSense has been tested by a wide range of gamers with a variety of hand sizes in order for us to achieve the comfort level we wanted with great ergonomics. Our goal with DualSense is to give gamers the feeling of being transported into the game world as soon as they open the box. I mean, it's a controller. I mean, you're not really looking at it when you play it. The game's supposed to transport you into the game world. The controller's just supposed to be comfortable, right? You know, and function properly, you know, and also look sexy as well, which this one, I don't know if it's doing, but we'll get into that. We want gamers to feel like the controller is an extension of themselves when they're playing, so much that they forget it's even in their hands. Yeah, so let's give the lowdown. Let me give my thoughts on this thing. It is hideous, but it can be fixed. When it came out, a lot of people were upset at this weird looking two-tone thing, at the lack of colors on the face buttons or even on the PlayStation button. There were tons of like Photoshop edits and mock-ups to try and make it look different. A lot of people made it fully one color. This guy said, RT, if you prefer the PS5 controller to be black, and I like that shit. But people took it a step further and edited it to have the face buttons colored again, which is what I really love. And he's got the PlayStation logo with the colors and everything. And for the record, this is kind of embarrassing, but I did not know that the PlayStation logo was actually the letters P and S. Like, I just didn't know what that was. I just thought it was a cool looking logo. Ever since I was a kid, it wasn't until the DualSense was revealed that I went, oh, the PlayStation logo is a P and an S, like in a weird like perspective. And that same guy also created a different mock-up, but instead of having the colors on the PlayStation logo, he just made it white. This is personally my favorite mock-up, and I hope that they do something like this with the DualSense. Like, I know they want to go with the two-tone shit, but if they can have an alternative version like this is the one that I will definitely get, you know, because that two-tone shit, it's just not doing it for me. I guess when the PS5 design fully leaks, we'll be able to like see what it looks like in comparison to the console and be like, maybe it fits, but I don't know. It just feels off. I don't know if it's one of those things that you will adjust to, because it's been quite a while since this thing leaked, as I am late to the news as usual. REMulous roundUP. But even after that time has passed, I still don't think I've warmed up to it much. Now, some people are also personally fine with the two-tone design. They've even gone as far as to make mock-ups of what it could look like with like different colors and like franchises and whatnot. So we got this one, which is like gray and blue and white. It looks alright, you know. it's not bad. You know, we've got this sleek looking Spider-Man one, which if I was a kid who was into Spider-Man, I'll totally get some shit like this. This is a good use of the two-tone. And then we got this, which I don't know what franchise that is. I'm clearly out of touch with games, but this one looks cool as well. And then this one, which for some reason is still blurry, but that's not really two completely different colors. It's like different shades of green in a sense. It's not that I hate the two-tone design, but I do think having that option, giving us that classic look, would still be appreciated. Like, I hope they also give us a gray one as well, like, you know, the PS1 controller kind of gray. It would be nice to have those classic designs there. As for the light bar moving from the top to the front, I think I do like that change more than the way it was on the DualShock 4, and that's for the triggers. Well, I guess I'll have to feel them and see. Right now, it looks like the DualSense is the superior controller in terms of function and comfort based on what I'm seeing. But yeah, the design, the visual, the color thing is what we have to take a look at. And last but not least, it's time to talk about our final topic, Grand Theft Auto. Yep, GTA 6, reportedly early in development, may launch smaller and expand with regular updates. Now this is interesting, because what everyone was expecting was just, it's gonna be bigger than 5, that's all we know, right? But now, the span has been thrown in the works. GTA 6 is reportedly in the early stages of development, and compared to recent entries in the series, it may wind up being more of a live service title like GTA Online. A new report from Kotaku, which follows up on this investigation into a culture of crunch described by many Rockstar employees, which, you know, Rockstar, a lot of crunch going on. If you don't know what crunch is, when they work the employees like ridiculous levels to meet certain deadlines or whatnot, and they can technically say no, but if they say no, they're not going to get hired or they're going to get fired. In particular, it notes that Rockstar management has outlined a plan for the next GTA. It's worth noting that the Kotaku report never refers to it as GTA 6, just a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. For clarity, we'll continue to refer to it as GTA 6. Well, I mean, maybe it's not GTA 6, maybe it's a game that's not numbered, you know, like how we got GTA 3, and then we also got Vice City, you know, we got San Andreas. Maybe that's why they're making it smaller. Maybe they're not ready to go all out with the 6. But let's keep reading. The sequel will reportedly be a moderately sized game at launch and then be expanded through regular updates. This makes it sound like Rockstar is planning to integrate the structure and rhythm of GTA Online into GTA's next main release. The thinking is that this will lighten the studio's immediate workload and help mitigate crunch. I highly doubt Rockstar are doing this just for the sake of fixing crunch, because I mean, I feel like there's another reason behind this. However, this is just one potential plan for the game, and it seems GTA 6 is still very early in development. It's unclear whether Rockstar will go through with this plan in the first place, nor can we predict how GTA 6 might evolve as it comes into form. Although the report doesn't have any additional details on a potential GTA 6, the fact that it's so early in development implies it could well be a next-gen exclusive. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, we're trying to dead PS4 now. It's time for next-gen. We're tired. PS4 came out like when I started uni. If nothing else, this report pours cold water on rumors of an imminent GTA 6 announcement, with Rockstar still considering how to handle the game as a whole. Alleged leaks regarding the content of the next GTA should also be taken with extra salt. So yeah, there's multiple things. Maybe it will happen this way, maybe it will, and that the game is not even GTA 6 but like a side game, or maybe it is GTA 6 and they're gonna do this. I'm not really sure. I think it might not be GTA 6. I think it might be another GTA game that's not 6. Because I feel like Rockstar keep pushing the bar. And for them to stop now, I don't know, it'll be a bit weird. But at the same time, we're in an era where regular updates to a game is how you make games nowadays. Like, if they drop all the GTA 6 content in one go, people will get bored of the game quicker even though there's more content. Whereas if they do the Nintendo strategy of giving you the game small to begin with, get everyone playing it, and then just keep adding all the stuff over the years, probably with some kind of microtransactions or some, you know, monetary bullshit, then they're gonna make way more money over time instead of waiting the time it takes to develop before they can start making any money off it. See, I don't really know what to expect at this point. If I want to give a prediction, I think it might be a non-numbered GTA game, but what I want is, you know, a GTA 6 that's bigger than 5, naturally. I just really hope they don't go down the like severe microtransaction route, you know, because as games keep, you know, going on and they realize how much they can make, you know, well, we might even get to a point where they drop a free one, you know, one of those free to play games, but it's riddled with microtransactions. Then again, Rockstar, their budgets are pretty huge, so they'll probably still charge $60 up front and then add the microtransactions as well. Who knows? But either way, I'm looking forward to whatever GTA game we get. You know, it's probably gonna be a while at this rate, especially with everything going on. But you know, I'm looking forward to it. I also need to stream some GTA. Let me know what GTA games you want me to stream. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all of this information. You know, what do you think about the PS5 design leak? What do you think about the DualSense? What do you think about GTA 6 or whatever GTA game we're getting? But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. We're doing alright right now. We hit like 2.3k subs. We're growing. Parody is doing alright. Like, check out the content, you know what I mean? Streams coming soon. But yeah, man, it's your boy REMulous, Rem Gang. And I'm out.